Hello everybody, this is Brian.
And this is Janet.
Welcome to the August edition of
Around the Lock. This is a video lineup of what's going on in Mount Dora, but today we're on special assignment in Scotland. And the reason why we call it Around the Lock is because we're not actually around the lake, we are truly around the lock, and we mean the Loch Ness.
That's right, it's not Lake Dora back there, folks. And that's not the Lakeside Inn.
No. And on Brian's, behind Brian, you can see the Urquhart Castle.
Urquhart Castle, right. It's been here over 1,000 years. Incredible. Talk about history. Wow. So yes, we came over to visit the sister city of Mount Dora, Forez. And those of you who have driven into town have seen the sign many times as you come past, or before, I suppose, the golf course on Old 441, talking about the sister city of Forez, Scotland.
We spent a couple of days checking out the town.
And our tour guide during the days in Forez was Andy Hall. Andy is the president of the Mount Dora Twinning Association.
And he's also a father of one of the students that came to Mount Dora and was a host family for one of the gals that was, oh, actually they had one of the boys. Yep. And then when their daughter came to Mount Dora. Mm-hmm. So
we were pleased to have Andy showing us around to all of the different sites in Forez.
He was quite the history buff.
I think what we'll do, because we're at the end of the high street here, rather than walk all the way down there, we'll go back to the car, if that's okay. We'll go over to Benromac Distillery, and then we'll come in the other end of town where we'll do Swaino Stone and Grant Park. And that'll be a good place, and that'll tie us in nice then to go out and have some lunch and then see what we want to do this afternoon.
So we had the opportunity to visit the 87th annual Highland Games in Forez, and we met Fred, who's the president of the Highland Games in Forez. He's quite a character, wasn't he?
Yes, the guy with the pom-pom. Mount Dora has its own set of Highland Games every November, put on by the city of Mount Dora down in Gilbert Park. They throw the hay bales up over the bars, but here in Scotland, they actually throw weights. So
heavyweights.
Heavyweights, that's right.
Now here we are down at the message bike race. The word message is a Scottish slang word for shopping. And in bygone years, when the housewives of Forez went to the local grocers and the local butcher and the like and did their shopping, they didn't take it home themselves. They got the local boys on their message bikes. So you'll see in the background that the bikes have a basket in the front. And that was to carry the ladies shopping, loaded up the baskets and went round the town delivering all the shopping. And traditionally on Forez Games Day, when their duties were done for the afternoon, they would come along to Grant Park and we would have a race to see which message boy was the fastest round the track. So that's the message bike race.
Now we do have to tell you about some of the Mount Dora events that are happening in August, because we have a couple of pretty big ones.
Bigger than we expected, I think.
Yes.
The Mount Dora inaugural. Yes, that's the correct term. The inaugural Seafood Festival.
That's right. That'll be taking place in Elizabeth Evans Park on Saturday and Sunday, August 15th and 16th.
And the special musical guest?
That's right. Alex Marley and special guest, the Rebel Band, flying them in from Jamaica. So obviously nobody does reggae like the Marley family. So come on out. It's a free concert to the public, though you can buy VIP tickets with combination seafood platters in advance so that you're guaranteed a seat at the show. You'll have access to VIP liquor bar where they'll have beer, wine, and themed cocktails, which will be pretty spectacular.
We probably aren't going to have any haggis there, are we? Probably people don't know what haggis is.
Yeah.
It's a sheep stomach with sausage and things in there.
Well, and as I discovered, if you put a little drambuie or whiskey on it, it's actually... Now, happening at the same time will be the Florida Highwayman Art Show and Sale. Now, this event has been going on for the last 7 to 8 years in Mount Dora. We welcome them twice a year. This is the summer edition, August 15th and 16th. This time it's happening in a unique place.
It's usually in the building in Donnelly Park, in front of City Hall, but now it's going to be in that Victorian-looking yellow
Historic
icon.
Donnelly House.
The
It's now
Donnelly
the
House.
Masonic Temple.
Right.
And that's a famous landmark in Mount Dora. It was the house that was built by J.P. Donnelly for his wife. Of course, J.P. Donnelly was the first mayor of Mount Dora, so you get a chance to see the inside of this house. Very difficult to do that unless you have a special event like this one. In the 2 weeks leading up to the official Florida Highwayman Art Show and Sale, we have the Art Walk, which is sort of a treasure hunt for original Highwayman paintings. So come on out. You have a chance to win Dora dollars if you complete the treasure hunt, turn in your form, and at the drawing on the 16th, you could be the lucky winner.
You guys remember Junior, the mean little kid? Remember him? He said, if I do this, I get a whipping. If I don't do this, I get a whipping. No matter what I do, I get into trouble. The other day, my mommy said to me, Junior, time to go to bed. The Sandman's coming. I said, okay, Mom, give me $1. I won't tell Dad. The other day I had a couple of coyotes chase a couple of my rabbits under a haystack, and the one rabbit looks at the other and he goes, are we going to make a run for it, or are we going to stay here and outnumber them? He said, we're making a run for it, you idiot, we're brothers.
And we'd like to give a big thank you to Visit Mount Dora, who's one of the major sponsors of Around the Lock this month. You can win 500 Dora dollars by signing up at winmountdora.com. We'll put you on a newsletter to see what's going on in Mount Dora, and you can have a chance to win a getaway to not so much Around the Lock in Scotland, but we'll send you to Mount Dora, Florida. Right. And you can spend $125 in shopping, dining, activities, and lodging.
That's right.
So make sure you sign up now.
Well, Janet, that's about it for the August events in Mount Dora. So
we got to get back to looking for, we have a couple hours left before we get on the plane, so let's go back out there and see if we can get some pictures of Nessie. And until September, this is Janet.
This is Brian.
We'll see you around the lake. We need to ask somebody, get somebody to pull somebody off the thing here and just ask them if they've ever heard of Mount Dora.
No, why would we do that?
We got to put something in here. This is boring. Are you from Scotland?
Afraid not.
Where are you from?
Kentucky.
You too, everybody's from America like us. That's funny. Kentucky, Washington.
Kentucky. Yeah, forget
How come we can't find any Scottish people in Scotland?